What's going on, guys? Welcome back to UNCUT Kitchen. I'm Blake Norman. Today we're going to do sticky salmon with noodles and kale. Yeah, you're thinking, what, Blake? A bit of protein, mate, a bit of health, but we also want some of that flavour as well. So over here, got a pan, I'm going to heat her up. We've got 300 grams of salmon here. You can buy it yourself and cube it up, but you can also buy it cubed as well. A little bit of olive oil in there, just so she don't stick too much. We don't just want to sit it there, we want to give it a little brush in, because you know what fish is like on pan. So just make sure you get everywhere, okay? Got salmon here, chuck it in. Put it on there a little bit early and get that oil all around it. Alright, so get yourself a bowl, 1/4 of a cup of soy sauce, chuck that in, some syrup. If you don't have maple syrup, use honey or anything like that, right? 3 tablespoons worth, and here we have some ginger, rough little chop, and put that in there as well. Just about 2 teaspoons worth of ginger. Chuck it in, mix it up. Just want to flip these over. Don't want to completely cook through. We want them almost there, and we'll add the sauce to it. So while they're half cooked, mix here. You could throw it, just splash it in and cook it all in it, or you can just go one each, just like that, if you're really trying to stick to your health. So think of 1 teaspoon for 1 chunk. And that is all of them, right? So continue to flip them so they're fully coated, and then we'll take them off the heat soon. So over here, while our salmon's cooking, I'm going to put some shelled soy beans in here, 1 cup, and then just enough water to coat it. And we want some salt, nice decent pinch of salt. Chuck that in there. About 3 minutes of these, until it starts boiling. I've got some rice noodles here, some flat hand-tie rice noodles. Put a lid on that as well, and let that sit there 5 to 6 minutes. We don't want to cook it all the way through, because we're going to add it to everything else in here. So now we can take a little fringe out of here. So they've been in there for about 5 minutes. We can take these out, looking nice and sticky and smelling delicious. Just put that little bit of excess there, pour it over. We also want to keep some in there. I'm just going to heat off for now. Put that pan over there. We want to save a little bit of that pan juice. So cover them up, stay warm. Now over here I've got some brown cut mushrooms. We're going to slice these up and I'm going to put them in the pan as well. Just cut those ends off for a bit long. So I've got 400 grams here of our brown mushrooms. Alright, so while we're cutting the mushrooms in, the kettle has boiled. Just chuck that in there. Just get them down into it. Before that steam comes out, just chuck a lid on it and set it aside. Okay, the little soybeans here are going well. We can now turn this heat back on this pan. We've got some washed kale here, right? We've washed it, strained it, chuck that straight in. Big handful of it. So we're going to roll that in the excess of that pan. We just want to cook this until it wilts. Right, so our shelled soybeans, you can take that off the heat. Chuck that over there, and get another pan, heat this up, and we're going to toast some sesame seeds. Got 2 teaspoons of sesame seeds, wait for that heat up and chuck that in. We'll check on our kale. Starting to wilt. So with that now we can take off, put it into another pan, just double up on that. Now, some water, some mushrooms, and mix in. You can see you've still got a little bit of that pan flavour coming through of the maple syrup and the soy sauce. Heating up, sesame seeds on. Just want to lightly toast on there, so keep an eye on it. Just while we're here, we need to check on our noodles. Rake them up, make sure they're stuck to each other, and they're looking real good. Once those mushrooms get close, we'll put it all in one pan, cook it all up, and that is served. Alright, now drain our noodles. Quick drain, you can chuck our noodles in. Hopefully this pan's big enough. It's very close. Our beans, our kale, very pushing the limits with this pan. I haven't even put my salmon in yet. I've just got some leftover of that ginger, maple syrup and soy. Just a little bit in there just to get some colour. And then roll that in. Alright, so I've just turned the heat off. Got myself my bowl, my presentational bowl. Pull this out. Oh, the smell of it! Now, we have a beautiful salmon. Just lay it out on one side. Smells delicious. And we got a little bit of juice. Just move that salmon out. Now don't forget we've got toasted sesame seeds here, okay? A sticky salmon noodle kale. Yummy. Look at that. You don't feel bad about eating that. There is a whole bowl of goodness there. Alright guys, that's me. I've got some fucking food to eat. Thanks for dropping in. Here's the next episode, motherfucker!